In a faraway land deep within the enchanted forest, there lived a magical unicorn named Sparkle. She had a shimmering coat of rainbow colors that glowed in the sunlight, and a mane that sparkled with every step she took. Sparkle loved to spend her days prancing through the fields and playing with the woodland animals. One sunny morning, as Sparkle was frolicking in the meadow, she heard a faint cry for help. With a curious tilt of her head, she followed the sound and found a group of tiny fairies trapped in a spider's web. Without hesitation, Sparkle used her magic horn to break the web and set the fairies free. The grateful fairies fluttered around Sparkle, thanking her for her bravery. They told her about a magical crystal that had been stolen from their kingdom, and they needed her help to retrieve it. Sparkle, eager for an adventure, agreed to help and set off with the fairies to find the missing crystal. The Crystal Cavern. The fairies led Sparkle through the dense forest to a hidden entrance that led to the Crystal Cavern. The cavern was a dazzling sight, with walls made of shimmering crystals of every color imaginable. As they ventured deeper into the cavern, they came across a mischievous group of goblins who were guarding the stolen crystal. The goblins were not pleased to see Sparkle and the fairies, and they immediately set out to stop them from reclaiming the crystal. Sparkle knew that she had to use her wits and quick thinking to outsmart the goblins. With a flick of her magical mane, she created a mesmerizing rainbow that distracted the goblins long enough for the fairies to grab the crystal and escape. The Unicorn Festival. With the crystal safely in their possession, Sparkle and the fairies returned to their kingdom. The fairies were overjoyed to have the crystal back, and they invited Sparkle to join them in celebrating at the annual Unicorn Festival. The festival was a lively and colorful event, and delicious treats for all to enjoy. As the sun set over the kingdom, the fairies performed a dazzling light show using the crystal, casting enchanting patterns across the night sky. Sparkle pranced with the other unicorns, her magical mane glittering in the moonlight. The festival was a true celebration of friendship and harmony, and Sparkle felt proud to have helped bring joy and light back to the kingdom.
One day, as Sparkle was exploring the outskirts of the kingdom, she stumbled upon the mysterious dark forest. The forest was shrouded in an eerie mist, and the trees seemed to twist and contort in unnatural shapes. Despite the warnings from the other woodland creatures, Sparkle felt compelled to venture deeper into the forest to uncover its secrets. As she wandered through the dark and forbidding trees, Sparkle heard a faint cry for help. She followed the sound and came across a small, trembling creature hiding in the shadows. It was a baby dragon who had lost its way and was afraid of the dark forest. Sparkle extended a hoof to the dragon and promised to help it find its way home.
The baby dragon led Sparkle through the twists and turns of the dark forest until they reached the edge of a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood a majestic dragon's lair, guarded by the fearsome guardian dragon. The guardian dragon was a massive creature with scales as black as night, and it did not take kindly to intruders in its domain. The baby dragon pleaded with the guardian dragon to let them pass, but the guardian dragon was not easily swayed. Sparkle knew that she had to use her magic to convince the guardian dragon to allow them to enter the lair. With a burst of radiant light, Sparkle conjured a beautiful rainbow that captivated the guardian dragon, and it reluctantly allowed them to enter the lair. Inside the lair, Sparkle and the baby dragon discovered a treasure trove of sparkling jewels and precious gems. But the baby dragon wasn't interested in the treasure. It was searching for something much more valuable. It led Sparkle to a small, glowing crystal hidden among the riches. The crystal was a source of magic and power, and it was the baby dragon's most prized possession. However, the guardian dragon had stolen it, and without it, the baby dragon felt weak and vulnerable. Sparkle knew that she had to help the baby dragon reclaim its precious crystal and restore its strength. As they flew through the sky, the guardian dragon pursued them with all its might, determined to reclaim the crystal. Sparkle urged the baby dragon to believe in its own strength and summon the magic within the crystal. With a mighty roar and a burst of radiant light, the baby dragon unleashed a powerful beam of energy that repelled the guardian dragon and sent it fleeing back to its lair. The Land of Friendship. With the crystal back in its rightful place, the baby dragon's strength was restored, and it thanked Sparkle for her bravery and loyalty. The fairies were overjoyed to see the baby dragon reunited with its crystal, and they celebrated with a spectacular display of lights and magic. As the festival drew to a close, the fairies presented Sparkle with a special gift, a magical charm that would protect her from harm and guide her on her future adventures. With a grateful smile, Sparkle accepted the gift and thanked her friends for their kindness and support. As the moon rose over the kingdom, Sparkle and the other magical creatures stood together, united in friendship and harmony. In this story, we teach to help each other. Thanks for watching, you guys, and please hit subscribe button. In this story, we teach to help each other. Thanks for watching, you guys, and please hit subscribe button.